everybody, and welcome to Question Time, the topical news program where you, the public, have a chance to voice your opinions on the most important events of the day. So, what will we be discussing today? Here are Adrian and Louis, our social media experts, who will be telling us which news items have been going viral this weekend on the internet.
Thank you, David. The news item with 6th highest number of hits this week was a story about a man who stole a bar of soap in a car for him. The police tried to follow him, but unfortunately he was clean in.
And number 5 on our chart is Flossie. She from Taipei County went to the Guinness Book of Records for growing the longest hair in the world. Her fleece is now being cut in a bar shop.
The next most popular piece of news this week took place in Tiananmen Square, where 100 dogs escaped from a pet shop. The owners of the shops are still looking for leads in this case.
And number 3 in our charts is the news item about a truck full of wind which crashed in Zhongshan Beilu. The police are now combing the area for evidence.
The second most popular piece of news this week was about the teacher who went to the hospital because he said he felt like a pair of curtains. His doctor told him to pull himself together.
And at number 1 this week in the news is an issue that's had search engines a meltdown over the number of hits as received. It is, of course, the Fugar Highway Extension.
Thank you, Adrian and Louis. So it looks like you, the public, have decided that we'll be discussing the Fugar Highway Extension this morning. Now, I'd like to introduce the first members of our panel. Rarely a day goes by without having these opponents on the road, whether they are chaining themselves for trees to be cut down or protesting outside City Hall. These environmentalists are always in the news. They are everyone's favourite hippies. Rainbow, Moonbeam, Sunshine, Stardust, and Moonbeam.
This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius.
No problem, Daddy-o. We heard you're a cool cat, so we thought we'd leave our treehouse on Yangmingsha and chill out from your butte for a while.
Well, you're very welcome to be here. Let's have our first question for the audience. Yes, sir. The gentleman with the green shirt wearing slightly unusual glasses.
So, Miss Moonbeam, why don't you and the guy want the local government to build a road?
Hey, man. There's so many...
An excellent question. Straight to the heart of the matter. So, why don't you like the new road?
Hey, man. There are so many reasons why I don't like the new road. Let me start by telling you about a story about one of my friends, or should I say ex-friends. His name was Derek, and he was a beetle. We used to hang out together way back in 2005, when the area outside of TTS was covered in beautiful trees. There was a cornucopia of flora and fauna, which was the main habitat of my mate, Derek the beetle.
Please, Moonbeam. This is a serious discussion program. Could you answer the question, please?
Let me help. As Moonbeam was saying, we were friends with Derek the Beetle and his family until, that is, a team of construction workers just turned up and turned the whole area into a mud bath. I was so angry about it that I went back to my treehouse and wrote a poem about the experience. It's called A Beetle Called Derek.
Was really attracted to Derek. He did not carry no weapons except what he naturally got. He did not have no possessions, but he could look after his life.
The forest protected our Derek. The predators came and they went. This was no reason to panic, because this was nature's descent. She was related to wind and fire, a sister of necessity. She was related to earth and water, a distant cousin to me. Doctors did not work on Derek. Derek had secrets he kept. Then came the white-coated bandits, seeking all they could get. His home was robbed to make paper, and that got the climate upset. Kyle's was raised to make burger. The cows never made it perfect. Derek was taken for granted by selfish non-veto people. Some supporters of Derek demanded an end of what we call evil. Handouts cannot solve the problem alone, so I cut out the eco-police. We could not win the fight on our own. Now Derek, my friend, is deceased.
There once was a beautiful bird, lived on the forest on earth. No one knew where he came from, a kind of mysterious birth. A built memorial for Derek. Hope that it may be seen. I hope when I die I'll see Derek in heaven. Anna Kennedy.
I'm sure we'll be sorry for our little cockroach friends. However, how about the people who live in the GRC to work every day? How will you reduce the traffic of the city?
Thank you, sir. Rainbow, how would you answer the gentleman's point?
Building the roads to the answer to the city's traffic problems. We should be encouraging people to use more environmentally friendly forms of transport. There are thousands of kilometres of bike lanes in Taipei which are hardly used. We should be using 2 wheels more often than 4, especially for shorter journeys. Let me tell you how bad the situation is. According to BBC News website, 25% of the children in Taiwan are obese. Moreover, last year, 376 children in TES took part in research. Only 2% of the respondents walked or used a bike to go to school. The answer to the city's problem isn't building new roads, it's changing how we behave.
Yeah, man, New Earth means more pollution, more carbon monoxide to breathe in, less oxygen, more global warming, melting ice caps, loss of habitats, deforestation.
Leave anything out. How about higher rates of asthma?
Good point, Reunion. This used to be a wonderful area. Basically, they took paradise and put up a target.
The road is going to make my life so much easier. No more traffic. I used to have a beautiful view of the area, now it's just a nice one.
All of my friends live in Fukuoka. Now I can visit them every day.
I'm worried about the pollution. What if we all get carbon monoxide poisoning? Hey, don't be ridiculous. Fewer traffic jams means less pollution.
Never mind about that. What about the loss of habitats?
Don't you know that there will be more trees than before? They hadn't been planted.
What about the trees that used to be there? Why do we need a new road anyway? Don't we have enough roads in Taipei?
Of course we need it. There are over 25 million vehicles in Taiwan. People should ride a bike. You can hire them at most MRT stations.
I would want to be seen on one of those bikes. They're so uncool.
The road is going to have
no more. So uncool.
highway. I have great pleasure in introducing the man who not only came up with the idea of the new road, but also planned and designed it too, Mr. Tom Planner. I know you're a very busy man, Mr. Planner, so thank you for making the effort to come and answer the public's questions. Let's take a question from the floor, shall we? Yes, I see a hand in the air. The lady, the slightly underweight lady, who looks like she can do with the haircut sooner rather than later.
Thank you, Mr. Buckley. I would like to ask Mr. Planner if he thinks the new road will reduce traffic congestion in Taiwan.
An excellent question. What say you, Mr. Planner? Yes. Thank you for such a comprehensive response. Another question? Yes, the lady who looks like she's just gone to a disco and hasn't got changed yet.
Has Mr. Planner considered the extra CO2 emissions which will be a consequence on the new road? And what about the effects that these gases may cause on the children at CPS?
Yes. Is that it? This is supposed to be a discussion program, not an episode of the yes and no game. Let's see if another question will encourage you to explain your side of the argument. Yes, the man who is wearing a white shirt, whose fork must have missed his mouth this morning and has half of his breakfast down his shirt.
Planner able to answer questions using more than one syllable.
I couldn't have put it better myself. Well, Mr. Planner. Certainly. This is ridiculous. Can anyone help? This is terrible TV. The public will be turning over in their masses to watch reruns of American Idol. Yes, the two gentlemen who look like they've just gone out of bed.
Good morning, citizens. My name is Socrates, and this is Plato, my finest student. We are professional orators, and we can help, Mr. Planner.
Yes, we'd like to offer our services. For a small fee, of course. We both are experts in persuading people to support a particular point of view. You're not winning the audience over at the moment, are you, Mr. Planner? With your one-word utterances, let my teacher elaborate.
Thank you, Plato. One way to persuade people is to use facts to support your point. Why don't you show the audience what this area will look like when the road has been built? Look, there will be more trees than before, which means more oxygen for everyone to breathe and a new habitat for animals to enjoy.
How could you fail to agree with me? That's a rhetorical question, by the way. Another useful device when being persuasive. Try something like, do you like sitting around traffic for hours every day?
I'd like to use of exaggeration as well, Plato.
Well, I did have a good teacher.
You've always been the best pupil. Remember to use emotion as well. Look at your plan, Mr. Planner. There will be an underpass below the road. In the past, these poor children had to put their dear lives on the line every time they crossed the road. In the future, the children can skip merrily home as they go under the road.
What do you think, Mr. Planner? Would you like to hire us? Really? Okay. This isn't really my area of expertise, but let's give it a go. Mr. Planner would like to explain the merits of the new road in a song. Play the music, maestro! Sunday.
given you their opinions, and here's a quick recap of what they said. The supporters of the road have three main reasons to support their point of view. They say that the new road will reduce traffic jams, be safer for the pedestrians crossing the road, and will lead to an improvement in local habitats. However, the opponents of the road don't want it to be built. According to them, the new road isn't necessary. It will cause children health problems and has led to a destruction in local habitats. Now it's up to you, the public, to make your minds up. The noise meter will decide who has won the debate. The side that makes the most noise will win. Let's start with the people who don't like the new road. Get ready to shout as loudly as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! Decibels of noise. Let's try the people in favor of the newer extension now. Get ready to shout as loudly as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations! You made 93 decibels. Well, it looks as though the supporters of the road have won this debate. Congratulations to you. I'm sure you realize it doesn't really matter what we decide, as the new road is going to be built anyway. That brings us to an end of another question time. Be sure to tune in next time when we will be discussing another item in the news. Goodbye.
Oh, they paved paradise and they put up a parking lot. You don't know that. I know when it was my birthday I said I was 21, but I did listen to that song in the 1970s when I used to wear clothes a little bit like Thomas, that outfit takes me back. Children, you have shown us so much in your assembly today, and parents, if I can say to you, many people who come to our school may be used to a system where students use textbooks. And we don't do that in our school. We say that we try to offer a really rich curriculum, and from what you've seen here today and from the photographs that were playing as you were coming in, you can see that that's on offer and it's alive and kicking in Mr. Fagg's class. So thank you to our Year 5 students who reminded us about those important environmental issues. You've kind of really showcased the learning they did on persuasive writing. I'm glad that you brought in your legacy from the Greeks with Socrates over there and Plato. Thank you very much for that reasoned debate and trying to help the people decide. And your great music supported by Miss Gal there, who maybe, I don't know if you were around in the 70s, Miss Gal? No? Yes? I don't want to say anything. No, okay. I know there are some teachers here who were tapping their feet to that music. It's very familiar. So, spoke beautifully, played beautifully. I loved your acting. I loved the costumes, and thank you, parents, for your support with that. Let's give everybody who was involved in it. Parents, I know lots of people like to take photographs, and because this room is a little bit dark, you might want to have a chance to take some photographs out in the atrium where there's better light, but maybe Mr. Bagdad could sing while the rest of the students left.
Should I play the King of a Taxi then?
Yes, please.
Just say 30 seconds is better.
Okay, right.
Play that.